Okay, so this last video I want to talk about this. I just made a couple of posts on my Facebook page, but I want to talk about this. Okay, these are attributes of a devil. People that openly, or people that are successful, whatever, or high status, or just in general. They don't even have to be famous. Just people who have money, and they look at people who don't have money or whatever, and they constantly boast and be like, especially when it comes to like spirituality and spiritual people who really know who they are in God. It's like people who have money and stuff that secretly work for the devil, or just in general, they'll, if they have more than you, they'll be like, you talking about God, but you ain't got this, or you talking about God, what your God do for you, why your God ain't doing nothing for you or whatever, blah blah. That ain't no different. And even if it's not about money, that ain't no different from somebody like all this spills and spill working lies and gang stalking and stuff like that, and black magic against my channel, and they don't like what I'm saying, and what makes it like nobody listening, blah 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 blah. Even if nobody believe that they're doing it, but that's like them doing it, and they want you to feel like, well, if you was an earth angel, God would have never let you go through that. If you were really God's chosen or whatever, then you would be more, all your views will be showing up. You will be famous by now. God doesn't love you. Compare that for real. People that sitting up there talking about, okay, you say you're God's chosen, but what has God done for you? That's the attributes of a demon or whatever. I don't care. That's what I said. People need to learn how to stop being so Bible focused. And yes, you can take certain things from the Bible, but you need to learn how to connect with your intuition into the Most High, whatever. Because it's just certain things that it's just like I just be noticing when your third eye's open or whatever, and you strongly connected to God, you start looking at people in a different way. Let me just say this. I've been through so much or whatever. I didn't seen so much, and I done said this several times before, that I can just read people. You saw that post I made earlier on my page, my Facebook page, the post I made with Sierra. I just read her body language out like that. It's like I just learned how to read people, study people. I know game, I know lies. So anybody come up to me and tell me that, if God really love you, then why he let you? But it ain't about that. God, and I know the answers to that, because for a long time when I was lost, I didn't know the answers. God let me go through everything that I went through, see who everybody was, and then afterwards brought me out of it so that I can be stronger or whatever, and realize who you don't want to. Even now, even if nothing ever happens for me or whatever, even now or whatever, I don't want nobody around me. It's like I look at everybody and I scan them. I don't trust no freaking body or whatever. It ain't about I'm better than somebody. I don't trust you. I learned to scan people better. People who knew me then and know me now wouldn't even say nothing like that. It's no way that they would even feel comfortable saying it to me, because I came a long way. Now the people who got cars and clothes and all this other stuff, big old men and stuff like that, they'll look at you like you talking about God, blah 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 blah, because they've done other stuff to get money and stuff like. No, I'm not singling nobody out. I'm just saying in general. But it's like me. And I'm just gonna be dead honest. They done a lot of stuff has happened. I already know the devil is trying to ride me. I'm being tested. I'm not gonna even say the stuff that I just went through yesterday, and I'm not gonna say about some of the things that they're just trying to do. I'm not really gonna get into details about that. All I'm gonna say is they trying to send warnings to that we don't like what you're doing or whatever. Shut up or whatever. So they're doing stuff in the background. But I just said it. But it's no way that I'm gonna ever. Like in the story of Job, I'll talk about this again, and I'm gonna ever be like, if you to God. I don't give a darn if I don't never get no money. I don't give a darn if I stay single for the rest of my life. I don't give a darn if, just in general, if I lose everything or whatever, I'm still not gonna stop serving God or whatever. People can try to put me in a worse place. People can try to do this, take that. I don't care if I have to live broke for the rest of my life. I'm never going to. If you turn your back from God, what has God done from you? You still in the same space. Turn your back from God. Come worship us. Come worship the devil or whatever. Even if they word it a different way. Worship these spirits or whatever. Do this and they will give you this. I'm not doing that or whatever. Because this is what I want people to understand. I think I don't know if people sell their soul willingly and know that afterwards they're gonna go to hell and be judged and harshly punished, and they just do it for like temporary worldly gain and stuff like that, or they just, it's like I know it's evil people in the world, But I can't fathom the idea that people will truly know God and go against Him. But I heard that's the only way that you can really sell your soul. You have to know the truth about God. You have to willingly know what you're doing is going against Him. That's how you sell your soul, and that's when you know you want to heal because you know the truth. Because I just can't see nobody just openly doing stuff like that, because it's like you have to know the outcome. It don't matter how powerful people are down here, and it's a lot of powerful people. It's like when I heard and did research about the what the Easter Stars practice, or I don't even know all the different stories and stuff like that. I just know it's a lot of people, and it's some real dark people in this world. People, just even the hate that I got online, how they trying to stop my views, how they trying to make it seem like nobody listen, even though I know they listen. It's just the stuff that they do, and it's like, look at what my platform is on. So that should let you know I don't care if people don't believe it or nothing. That's how you should know for sure that what I'm saying is real, because people are mad, people gang stalking, people trying to shut you up. It's a reader or whatever that I look at it, and I could tell do her reading or whatever reading, and I posted, it's not on my page no more, but she was like, this is just for entertainment purposes or whatever, and I have intuition, but it's like they going through these readers telling them don't say that or whatever, that it's like they just do, but all this behind somebody that's fake. It don't even matter if the whole world is saying that's not true, or that's not that, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people, if they have intuition or whatever, any kind of connection to God, their third eye's open, the stuff that I say, if you're awakened, or just in general, if you have any type of common sense, you can kind of look at the stuff that I'm saying and just use your own common sense to see if they real. Don't take no rocket scientists or nothing like that to see anything I'm saying. It's like I just say it straight out, and you can see with your own intuition if it's true. That's why I always say, some stuff is my opinion, some stuff God leads me to, some stuff channel messages, some stuff God has shown me. But if I just say something or whatever, that's why you have to use your own mind or whatever. You have to see it. It's like, that's like me. When I first heard the secret transgender, my mind always worked in a way to think outside the box. Like I used to be always liking Beyonce. It's the little way she danced. Especially, I'm a singer or whatever, and I used to be small, just like the dance and stuff like that. And I write it. I was just Beyonce. But when I heard, I was never strongly connected to Beyonce, to the fact where if somebody say something about her online, I'm just gonna be a part of the beehive and just go hard. Oh, sorry. It was nothing like that. It was always I just like the way she danced before I was in enough. But when I first heard about the secret transgenders, it just was like, I believed it, because I was like, I knew something was always off. A lot of these people we see, we know something's always off. Serena Williams, you can see something's always off. So it's like it's a lot of tricky people out here. A lot of people looking for answers. When you're back against the wall and you don't have nothing, or you're hungry, or you don't have what you need to have or whatever, instead of trusting God and God gonna take care of you or whatever. Not no preachy type stuff, like this ain't no preachy type stuff, like give to the preacher money and you just don't do nothing. You're honest about live your life right or whatever, and treat others good, and in general do what you're divinely got to do or whatever, and follow God's rules, and God will never forsake you or whatever. But some people, they have to realize that this life is not about fancy cars, fancy clothes, and nothing like that. It's about discovering your purpose and let God use you in the way that He want to use you. That's why I tell people, I can post all day or whatever. Just, it's my online diary, share stuff. When I post stuff, my birth charts that y'all can see and get encouraged to go to your birth chart. I'll post stuff about high yoke, because you can look up if you're high yoke or if you're another type of empath or whatever. But it's all about, if people take out the time to focus on them and do readings and see what God has called you to do, then you wouldn't have time to be trying to worry about tearing somebody down or whatever. It wouldn't even be in your mind to do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You so focused on trying to tear somebody down that God has called them to do, call stuff out that, I'm sorry, y'all, that God has called them out to do, that God can't even use you. But in some ways, it's people that God can't even use, period, because they work for the devil. This is real spiritual battle. If I have one view and I'm seeing some real stuff, if I have one view showing and I'm seeing some real stuff, and somebody has 1 million and they're like, shoot, y'all worried about love, get this money out here, man. It's niggas out here in Dubai. I'm sorry, it's people out here in Dubai that they could poop on you and give you 20,000, 100,000, 10,000, whatever. And then, I mean, but just because just because they say that and that's quick money, that doesn't mean that it's right and you won't be judged or punished for it or whatever. So it don't matter how much money or all the people are attracted to what they see in the physical or whatever, because you automatically feel, well, if I do this, I can get that, but people don't know what's behind that deal or whatever. So I think people just need to start really, really awakening to the devil's eye. I'm not. It's certain things. If I don't understand something, and I don't want to get too dabble in it, because at the end of the day or whatever, I worship the Most High. Or whatever. It's only so far certain things I'm gonna go once I'm in the knowing that something is really, really bad and stuff like this. So I never sell my soul or nothing like that. I never knowingly reject God and take Satan just for riches, because God is the only reason why I'm still standing. He's him and my angels that protect me are the reasons why I'm alive or whatever. So today, and not lost my mind or nothing like that. And I'm 10 times better, 100 times better than who I used to be. I did a complete 360. So that's just something to think about. This is my last video for tonight.